Is embedding in rings. Embedding in rings is let R1 and R2 be two rings. Then R1 is said to be embedded in R2 if there exists an injective homomorphism from ring R1 to R2. Injective homomorphism means 1-1 homomorphism. So, and this injective homomorphism is called embedding from R1 to R2. Now, this definition of embedding in rings can be understood easily by this figure. Suppose R1 and R2 be two rings, then R1 is said to be embedded in R2 if there exists a subring S2 of R2 such that S2 is isomorphic to R1. So this is in this case we will say that R1 is embedded in R2. So now for this for example, take R1 as a R, this is a ring of real numbers, and R2 is R cross R. This is also a ring with component wise addition and multiplication. If we define a map from F from R1 to R2 by F of A equal to A comma 0, then F is an embedding from R1 to R2. That is, we can say that R can be embedded in R cross R. In this case, if we want to know this, what is our in this map, what is our S2 subring of this ring R cross R? This is nothing but R cross 0. So this is in this subring R1 to this subring, we will find a 1-1 onto homomorphism. So now next theorem is in embedding. The first theorem is every ring, either it may be without unity, can be embedded in a ring with unity. This is the first theorem. So for this, take a arbitrary ring, let R be any ring, and we consider the Z. This is very well known ring, ring of integers, and we construct a set R cross Z. That is collection of all ordered pairs R comma N, where R from R and N from Z. Now define addition and multiplication on R cross Z as R1 N1 plus R2 N2 defined as R1 plus R2 comma N1 plus N2, and multiplication is defined like this R1 into R1 N1 into R2 N2 equal to R1 R2 plus N2 times sum of R1 plus N1 times sum of R2 comma N1 N2. Now these addition and multiplication are also closed because R1 plus R2 is in R and N1 plus N2 is in Z, and here for this thing N1 N2 is in Z. This part is okay. Now for this part R1 R2, these two are members of R, so their product is in R. Now N2 times of R1 is in R and its N2 times, so sum is also is in R, and N1 times sum of R2, this R2 is in R, so their N1 times it is also in R, so their sum is also in R, closed under addition because now we want to show that this addition and multiplication, these two operations are well defined on R cross Z. That is, addition is a mapping from R cross Z to R cross Z. So our we take two members from R cross Z cross R cross Z. One member is suppose Rn comma Sm, and another member is y equal to R dash N dash comma S dash M dash. So if we take those two elements are equal, say let x equal to y. So in this case x equal to y means these two elements are equal. This implies now component wise comparing component. So Rn equal to R dash N dash and Sm equal to S dash M dash. So to prove this when defined as, we need to show this for addition. We need to show this relation B R plus S comma N plus M equal to R dash plus S dash N dash plus M dash, and for multiplication we need to show that Rs plus Mr plus Ns comma Nm equal to R dash S dash plus M dash R dash plus N dash S dash comma N dash M dash, this relation. So we now from A this relation we get component by comparing R equal to R dash, S equal to S dash, and N equal to N dash, M equal to M dash, and this also gives these other relations because R equal to R dash, S equal to S, so R plus S equal to R dash plus S dash. Similarly, N plus M equal to N dash plus M dash, Ns equal to N dash S dash, Rm equal to R dash M dash, and this. So from all these sum and products, these two relations is clearly satisfied, B and C. Now our task is to show that R cross Z is a ring with unity. First of all, we will show that R cross Z is a ring, and for this we need to show all the properties of rings, that is associativity, distributive laws, all properties we need to show. So this can be easily verified by using addition and multiplication here given. So and also can be summarized as 0 0 is an additive identity of R cross Z, minus R comma minus N is the additive inverse of R cross Z, and other properties are I have said. Now we need to show that the 0 1 is the unity of this ring R cross Z. So that is for this we take any arbitrary element R comma n into 0 comma 1. This is by definition. Using this definition, this outcome will be again as R comma n, and now again by changing 0 comma 1 into Rn, it is again by this product. It is also Rn. So from this two relations we can say that 0 1 is the unity of this ring R cross Z. So this part is complete. Now only one part is remaining left, embedding. We want to show embedding from this ring R to R cross Z. So let a map F from R to R cross Z by F of A equal to A comma 0 for all A belongs to R. Then F is 1 1 because if we take Fa equal to Fb, then A comma 0 equal to B comma 0 by definition of F, and then by comparing component A equal to B. So this is 1 1. Now F is homomorphism F of A plus B equal to by definition A plus B comma 0, and then by the addition A comma 0 plus B comma 0, and A comma 0 is F of A, B comma 0 is F of B. Similarly F of AB equal to AB comma 0, and then by definition of product we will say the product of these two elements is nothing but this. This can be by calculation, you can check it, this comma this. So A comma 0 is F of A and B comma 0 is F of B. So up to here we prove that F is an injective homomorphism from ring R to ring R cross Z. Then by definition of embedding in rings, we say that F is an embedding from R to R cross Z, that is R is embedded in R cross Z. R cross Z is a ring with unity 0 comma 1. So if your given ring may have unity or may not have unity, but it is embedded in a ring with unity 0 comma 1. So this proves this theorem.